Hello, hey everyone. So I'm Nischal, co-founder of Enscribe, and today I will demo what we build with the Enscribe and what we are releasing next. So we started Enscribe with the problem what we all face, that's the hex address in the Ethereum UI, right? We all scare, like even if it's a new user or an experienced Web3 user, we all see this hex addresses everywhere. And when we are interacting with smart contract, we fear them. Like how many of you have this fear? Like I do. Yeah, quite a lot, right? So people do name their wallets, but smart contract naming is less than 2%, which is like very, very, very low. So what solutions we have right now? People go to blockchain explorers or set the nickname for the contracts, but these solutions are centralized, right? What if every wallet, every contract can have a name through which you can, trust the domain via the ENS. So let's suppose you are interacting with the registrar on ENS and you see this name v10.registrar.ens.eth. Then you can instantly, trust this because it belongs to ens.eth, and you can safely interact with it. So we had this contract naming season with ENS DAO, and we distributed over 4.5K of ENS token to the developers and protocols to spread awareness and even start an initiative and adoption of smart contract naming. So it is still going on. You can go to Enscribe and name some contracts. So during this time of smart contract naming season, we understood like naming is not enough. Like we need to have some metadata attached to the names so we can understand more about the contract. So right now, when I'm a user, right, and I try to find audits or even like, which this contract belongs to, it's really hard for me. It's like fragmented over the website, scattered over the website and GitHub. What if you have all this data on chain at a single platform and even like at wallets or blockchain explorers? So you can see, okay, this contract belongs to Enscribe, and these are the socials, avatar, what are the technical details like category, the license, docs, and you can also have security audits directly there. So I think this will make all our lives very easy, and people will start interacting with smart contracts freely. And we also have APIs, so you can directly integrate into your product. Okay, so the naming, ENS naming and metadata can be hierarchical, just like a mirror to DNS. So what you can do is you can import your DNS on ENS. Like here we have web3project.org, and we can import it, and we can set hierarchical at different levels, like 2LD, 3LD, and 4LD. Let's suppose we start with 2LD, and you can have your project or brand information. Then you can branch out in 3LDs for your products or services, like different app, wallet categories, and you can set those metadata in this. And then at the sub-levels, you can also do on-chain versioning, which Vitalik was talking about in DEF CON, right? Like you can have, okay, this is the V1 app, then the V2, version 2, and you can also attach the release artifacts and audits directly into this. So projects are embracing this on-chain identity, and these are some of the projects we are working with. Some has already announced, and some are in progress. But currently, the challenge still is a lot of users are using ENS just for individual identity, right? And orgs and teams are not fully utilizing the ENS, the full capabilities of ENS to have a protocol identity. Like you won't see many organizations which are storing all their information on ENS, on-chain. So we developed this next evolution of Enscribe, where these orgs and team can easily manage their on-chain identity, and which is also accessible to your agents and visible to your users. So some of the features, like shared workspace for managing names. Then you can track all your activity. Then you have badged operations, multi-sig support, then ability to add org, contract, and even agent metadata. Then you have API and CLI access for agents. And so lastly, we are also introducing smart account and smart session support. So I'll just go to the demo. So this is a current app where you can name all your contracts easily. You just need to paste your address, and you can create a new name. It will create a subname, or you can use an existing one. And you can choose L2 chains and just name your contract. Also, if you want to batch name your contract, that is also possible. You can upload the CSV with all the contracts and names, and you can batch name your contract. And then if you want to deploy a new contract with a name, that is also possible in a single transaction. So this was our current version of Enscribe. And here also, if you want to find the smart contract metadata, or even want to see the hierarchical view of contract, so this is the smart contract metadata I was showing before. Here, this is the primary name, and you can find socials of project, avatar, and then technical details, and also the contract ABI source, Sourcify. Yeah, this basically via Sourcify. Then you have contract. Okay, this is too fast. Okay, let's go. This is the hierarchical view where you can see, the text records are set at different level. Like some of the brand assets are here, and others are at different level, and you can see it easily. Okay, so this is our the new UI which we are going to release very soon. And here you can create new orgs. So okay, so I will just try to. I have recorded this, so I'm trying to create a new org, maybe HCC demo. And you can add your members here directly, invite them. And to set up the org, you have like 5 steps. So first, we will be releasing on mainnet soon. And the second step is selecting an 2LD. So I have many, but yeah, I will be selecting HCC demo here. You can also import your DNS on the ENS via this. Then you have manager mode. So basically, there are 3 managers mode. Like first is safe multisig, where we will sign and you will also sign, and then we can make the transactions. The second is Enscribe, where all the transactions are gasless. And we are also about to bring Enscribe smart sessions, so you don't need to sign anything. It is also going to be a gasless thing. So okay, so once we have this organization set up, you need to give a manager access of your 2LD. This is not the ownership of your 2LD, it's just a manager access. So we can create subnames under your org. So once this is done, you can even unplug your wallet, because after this we don't need wallet. All things is going to be gasless, and everything will be controlled by the Enscribe, which is also safe. Okay, so now I have already set up a organization, which I will show here. So if you see, I have some wallets and contracts already preloaded, and I can also add. I'm also going to add a new address here. So I have like many demo addresses. Okay, so it detects contract automatically, and once we have this, this is the name management view, where you can see all your namespace. Like this ethcc.eth, and there's a new subname wallets, and we have a W1. And I'm going to create a new subname directly. And if you see, I'm not signing anything. It's as easy like just editing you can say a CSV. And here I can also add metadata directly. So suppose like this subname is for contracts, and you can stage your changes. And also similarly, there is a contract one under the contracts, and I'm just setting an address. So once all the changes are staged, we can review the changes. Like what are the changes here? So right now I'm creating 2 subnames, and these are the record changes. And after this, I just need to confirm and execute. Okay, 1 second. Just give me a second. Yeah, once we hit the execute, you can see the pending transactions and completed transactions, which are in the background. And here you can also manage your organization if you want to add more members or you want to revoke access to from someone. You can do from here. And then you can change the manager access from Enscribe contract to other Enscribe contract to other manager access like safe and else. And this is the API keys. So this is very useful if you want, if you have AI agents, like you can create an API key. Let's say I think, yeah, Enscribe agent. And you can set the expiry and what are the scope you want. Like if you want to give subname creation and not record editing records, you can do that. And okay, so what I will be doing is, yeah, this is the details of your contract of your organization. So, okay, so what I'm doing here is you just need 3 environment variables like the Enscribe API key, the org ID, and then the URL. Once you have this is a demo AI agent which I'm showing. So it's basically you can have more complex AI agents built for you. But here, this is the environment variable file with 3 environments. And this is the skill file which you need to install in your AI agent. Once this is done, which, like this is a demo, this is demo stuff. But yeah, you can have some complex, AI agents which can directly read your website, or whenever you have a new contract deployed, it can, create a subname. So what here I'm doing is create a subname con2 in Sepolia. So it will directly use the skill and create a new subname. So let it complete. Yeah, so if you see, it was created successfully. And this is the transaction hash for it. And if you realize, right, there's no signing of transactions. And yeah, you can see it's done. Okay. Let's. Okay, so this product is still in beta, and what we are doing currently is, asking teams and projects to join an early access where you can collaborate with us and join us, and you can basically, provide some feedback. So to all the teams who want to establish a full on-chain identity, simplify their naming operations, and even manage their org metadata, or embrace agents for naming operations, and be among the first teams to on mainnet with full on-chain identity, do join us. Scan the QR code. It will bring the Enscribe website, and you can apply for an early access. So thank you. That's all from my side. If you have any questions, just.
Thank you. So I wanted to ask, how do you deal with proof of identity in these cases? Let's imagine I want to register the new name Binance and it wasn't taken before. What stops me as an attacker to, like, is there any KYB in place or something, which actually would make this thing semi-centralized or fully centralized, because essentially DNS and proof of web identity is centralized. And I'm interested in how you bridge it to make it decentralized in this case.
Yeah, it's a nice question. So we already have like DNS on ENS. So how it works is if you have like maybe Uniswap or Binance.org, right? So via DNSSEC, you can establish a link to your ENS name. Basically, you can say, okay, I have Binance.eth, and you can also link it to the Binance.org, or you can even use Binance.org as an ENS name, right? Because you own Binance.org, right? And via DNSSEC, you are proving it. So it's like that's how the proving of identity works in this case, yeah. Okay, we can maybe, yeah, take it afterwards. Thank you.